I recently saw a video from Rob Dial, and he talked about the aspects of changing your life. And he mentioned a great point about when you focus on what's hard now, things will become easier later, as opposed to prioritizing what's easier now and then your life becomes harder later. But I wanted to add on to that video because I think a lot of times people look at the aspect of easier later as a destination, right? So when people are striving for a specific end, people want their lives to be healthier, more sustainable, more efficient. People look to that aspect of easier later and think that that means that at some point you're going to reach a situation, you're going to reach a setback, and it feels almost like nothing. And I think we should look less at if something is becoming easier later and look more so to if we have the sustainable components and if we have a level of fulfillment later. Because with any setback, challenge, or adversity, no matter how many you go through in life, you will find out very quickly that it never gets easier later. The challenge itself never becomes easier. With anything that we go through, it always pushes on us hard, and we're left to essentially push back, if you will. But the aspect of easier later is not a destination. It's more so to the aspect of you managing that situation easier as a result of prioritizing effective habits and who you are at this moment and striving for becoming a better person every day so that the situations can be manageable when you deal with them. So if we should take nothing from the aspect of prioritize what's hard now, it's the fact that you don't want to see easier as a destination. Instead, you should focus on building those aspects of sustainability and fulfillment so that when you deal with challenges later, they become more manageable later in life. It's not a situation where you're dealing with hardship after hardship and you constantly risk being crushed by it because you're not taking the time now when things are easy to prioritize those elements of fulfillment and sustainability. How do we sustain the habits, the lifestyle that we want to see? It doesn't come with the expectation that it'll get easier later, but it comes with the aspect of focusing on that discipline, focusing on that sustainability so that it can become easier later. Easier is not the destination. Managing challenges effectively and choosing hard is a lifestyle. Managing